DoggieDVD.com.
This call is now being recorded.
Yeah, what it is, people, it's your boy Doggie Diamonds. You already know. Streets is on fire right now. Things out there going crazy. I had to check in with the big homie, or the biggest homies. Let them know who I got on the line right now.
You know what it is, Chirac Don, Jojo Capone, Global Gangster, Mr. Earth, my turf, yeah, dig.
So, I seen on your gram, you was able to get two people that looked like it might get kind of crazy on the phone and dead to issues. I'm talking about the Game and Young Thug. Tell us how that came about.
Oh, okay. Well, basically, I guess Game was, did a show last night in Louisiana, and I guess I don't know if it was some hecklers or whatever, but they mentioned something to him, about Thug and Wayne. So I guess in the defense of Wayne, you know what I'm saying, Game said what he had to say about Thug, which was he gonna 40 Glock him or whatever. And so by today, of course, all the blogs and the internet started going crazy, over it. So when Thug heard about it, he jumped right on top of it, you know what I'm saying, and posted him something, Now in the midst of this, I guess Game had went to his Instagram page and seen a picture of me on the page, you know what I'm saying? It was like, oh damn, you know what I'm saying? I done went at this dude, and, big homie rocking with him, you know what I'm saying? So let me hit him up. So he hit me and was like, and told me that, like, man, I went to his page, I saw you on, and I'm like, damn. So I'm like, what happened? You know what I'm saying? And he told me about what happened. So I was like, well, before this shit get out of hand, you know what I'm saying, let me just go and put the water on the fire. So after that, Game had posted a picture of me and saying, letting them know, like, I just got off the phone with Cuzzo, and I'm gonna stop with the flex and that shit over with. It ain't nothing. So I hit Thug, you know what I'm saying, and was telling Thug the same shit, like, why it's minor, just let it go and fizzle out real quick. I guess there's no difference from if somebody said something about whoever Thug was rocking with, and Thug take up and go into defense for that person. It was the same kind of thing, but nowadays you can't publicly do stuff like that because each one of these cities is going to expect them to ride for that. And we dealing with two other issues, you know what I'm saying, what's going on in Baltimore and all over the world. So my thing to both of them was, don't give the police a reason to kill one of y'all, you know what I'm saying, knowing that this beef is brewing, and y'all on y'all cell phone, the police ride up on y'all and try to assassinate one of y'all and say, oh, they had a gun due to this West Coast down south beef that's brewing. See, I don't want to give them no excuses to try to do no bodily harm. So I'm gonna look at it from a different perspective. Like with them, okay, they beefing, it can go into, how it go, it can be the internet disses, then of course it can go to the music disses. But now you got the street dudes that wanted to spill over. So
yeah.
Soon as one of them do some shows or something, it turn into something different. And in a situation so minor, you need, if you care for either one of them, you gonna do what I done. It was nothing to put a phone call through. Man, y'all please, man. I didn't ask them, I begged both of them to leave that shit alone. Y'all get money, y'all traveling the world, y'all both have families. You know what I'm saying? Y'all families depending on y'all. Like, what is we doing, man? We got other issues that we dealing with out here. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to enlighten them on that. You see what I'm saying? Because it get bigger than us. There's already conspiracies against us. And both of them, you know what I'm saying, publicly speaking and saying Black Lives Matter. So you can't turn around and be hypocritical, say Black Lives Matter, and then y'all two go at each other like some bulls in the jungle. Y'all can't, so it's just. So that was my thing. So I basically begged and pleaded with them, to show them that I'm going to be the bigger person in the situation. Because, of course, both of them know on me to wild out and do whatever. But I'm just showing them a different side. Like, and if I can step up to the plate and say, man, y'all stop that shit for me, then they both understood, like, because they know that I could have been like, y'all gonna kill each other. But I love I love the both of them, you know what I'm saying, and they both mean well, you know. And see, the thing of it is, I don't want people to get it misconstrued with Thug, because he don't do a lot of interviews. So Thug really like a black rock star. He just rap. So his dress code and the fingernail polish and shit like that, when a rock star do it, wear the spikes in their hair, throw the fingernail polish, don't nobody say nothing. They musical geniuses or they superstars. But when the black guy do it, he gay. You see what I'm saying? And that's the shit that I don't like. But you know, Thug take them little punches. You know, like I was telling him today, I say, nephew, we can't. That's just like us getting upset at everybody that put a comment under our pictures saying something sideways. So just look at that. Just look at what Game said the same way. You know what I'm saying? And
it's like you're snapping on them. Yeah, snapping. You know,
yeah, you know, just take it, you know, make light of it, because you don't get caught in a situation where the cities put those pressures on y'all, and then at the end of the day, both of y'all is fighting life in prison or whatever for reckless endangerment or whatever can happen, you know what I'm saying, in the street. You know what I'm saying? When bullets get to flying, ain't no names on it, but if people know that, oh, y'all two just had a shootout at the club or something like that, come on, man, these people not playing with us, man. They putting us under the jails. So that's what I was speaking to both of them from that angle. It's not no tough man contest. You know what I'm saying? Let's step up, shake on it, three-way call, whatever the need to be done. I was willing to go all in for it, because that ain't what I want for neither one of them. You know what I'm saying? And you know, just with their growth, they gotta learn how to be able to just take certain things like a grain of salt and let it brush off, man. You know, because it don't have to spill over. Like what happened when battle rapping was just fun. But see, by them not personally knowing each other, that's why it can easily escalate. You know what I'm saying? And a guy like myself is instrumental in a situation like this by being able to be a link to both parties. And it's a love, respect thing. And I told them both, let's love and respect each other before we just let the guns get to blazing. Like, damn, that's the first thing we're going to resort to just because one person said something. I even went as far as saying sticks and stones may break our bones, but words will never hurt us. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you something. Is it a misconception about Young Thug to the people? Because everybody look at him like he a sucker, he gay. Is it a misconception? Like, do the people not really know how he really is as far as the streets? Are people getting it twisted about him?
It's definitely a huge, I'm a double say that, it's a huge misconception, because of they looking at him the way they looking at him and not knowing the man. You know what I'm saying? You can't, like they say, you judge a book by its cover. You be wrong all the time. You miscomprehend what you were supposed to read. So at the end of the day, his fashion sense is his fashion sense. Like I just said, him trying to, you know, being a rock star in his mind, but by him not doing interviews and letting people know that, they just running with it. You know what I'm saying? What man wear dresses, and what Kanye just did it, Puffy did it. You know what I'm saying? All these guys was wearing it. That's the new fashion, that they got these long shirts. You know what I'm saying? The designers, but nobody is going to the designers and telling the designers, hey man, y'all making that stuff is inappropriate for men. No, they looking at it like this they style, this they swag. They want to be different or whatever. But I don't want nobody getting hurt by thinking it's something sweet. You know what I'm saying? They you know, they gonna think like that, and you know, that shit can go all bad. You know what I'm saying? It can go all bad. So that's my whole thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it to go like that, because as a man, he definitely have to defend himself. Any man have to defend himself. But if you can make something, you know, prevent a situation, then do so.
All right, so that's what it is, yo. I thank you for clarifying that, and I thank you was you know, being honorable for our brothers. At the end of the day, I don't care what flag, what color, what city you from. We all black men, and we need more of this than anything.
Exactly.
We ignore
Exactly.
anything.
That's why I even took to the Twitter, the Instagram, the Facebook to post both of their pictures side by side, smiling. You know what I'm saying? We want to see them smiling. We don't want to see them frowning, and neither one of their mothers want anything to happen to them. Neither one of their sisters or brothers want nothing to happen to them. And I don't want nothing to happen to them, so I will always take the
Because I want
initiative.
you to clarify for the people, like, it could get ugly out there on the streets behind that, like, because I think a lot of people think Young Thug is a punk. You know what I'm saying? I want people to know, like, if you didn't step in and get a lot of shit, it can get ugly out there for you know, a lot of people. You know, for game side and thug side. You know what I'm saying? So
It never stopped, because now what happened? Any artist from Atlanta, you know, is not good on the West Coast. Any West Coast artist not good in Atlanta. So who wants that? We should have had enough with the Biggie and Tupac. All played a big all with the media playing what they want to play, and I've been seeing a bunch of the comments on my posts as well, saying like how Ball Alert or certain people, you know, is just throwing, you know, fuel on a fire, like these dudes not human. Like if it was their relatives, if it was their relatives, they would want somebody to intervene as well, you know. So that's what I want them to see. Like, now look how the media is eating this up. But if one of y'all put out an album or a single, let's see if these same media outlets promote y'all music. You see what I'm saying? They not. They gonna tell you to pay them and shit like that. They won't pay Ola for it. You see what I'm saying? So, but as soon as some beef jump off, now they posting your shit for free. Like that's corny, man. And especially when real lives is involved. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's just my take on that. So I'm happy that they both at ease for the most point, and I'm telling them, like, the ego and the foolish pride, let's put that to the side. You know what I'm saying? And it was only words. You know, you said what you had to say about him. He said what he had to say about you, both public. So it's a fair exchange, no rivalry. You know what I'm saying? But he threw his shots, you threw your shots. Bam, let's move on. Because the thing of it is, when you don't even know each other personally, musically, they probably can make an album together and sell 20 million records or more. You know what I'm saying? But something as minor as an argument, you know what I'm saying, or a war of words, or one person's strong opinion for his friend can turn into something different. You know,
a lot of people also looking at it like, ain't they both bloods? Like, ain't they supposed to be riding for each other anyway? Like,
yeah,
so
but
you're
right. But even with that, you know what I'm saying, you a man before anything. Never, you know, you never, you know, not understand that point in your life. You're a man before you anything. And the leaders of these gangs, street gangs and organized crimes, they all, some shape or form, have reached back and said, let's increase the peace. So if the people y'all repping has said, let's increase the peace, how you gonna go do your own thing? Like that, it don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? So if some blood fractions is saying, hey man, we gonna get along, this and that, because a lot of these things were started just off some brotherhood, you know, to stop the racism and the police brutality. And then that turned into, I don't like them guys on the next block. Hey man, we was just going from Black Panthers, you know what I'm saying, and feeding the community. Now y'all tearing down the community. Yeah. So, you know, when you speak up like that, when you an ex-member or a former member, they quick to want to say, oh, he going soft. All right, say whatever, man, but these lives matter to me. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I ain't trying to go to their funerals. I'm trying to go to their concert. You know what I'm saying?
I think we can learn a lot from the brothers in Baltimore, the Crips, the Bloods, the Black Guerrilla Family, the Nation of Islam. Everybody stood together because at the end of the day, they were black men before they was a part of any street organization or any thing.
Exactly. And with the knowledge that the minister Louis Farrakhan, you know, he put his life on the line every day for us to speak for us, and
80 years.
Yeah, 80-some years of telling us, you know what I'm saying, what these people trying to do to us, the powers that be. And y'all just letting that go to the wayside. Like, I couldn't do that. So it's a conscious mind. Once you get your conscious going, then everybody will see things differently. But if everybody, you know, under some type of influence, then you can understand the backlash and the things that goes on. Because if I'm high and I'm drunk, I ain't aware of what I'm doing. So, you know, that's why we can go on every corner, and there's liquor stores everywhere. So once the neighborhoods rally up and close them liquor stores down, you don't hear about the violence, no rape, no shootings, no drunk drivers or nothing. It's all for the better of the people. You know what I'm saying? Because when we drive, we got to drive for each other. Somebody sloppy drunk behind the wheel, you coming home from work, coming home from church, school, seeing your kids or whatever, and some drunk dude runs smack dead into your car. Come on, man. Like, you know, that can all be prevented. If you're going to drink in your household. Don't get behind a wheel. But what that liquor tell you, oh, I can drive, you know what I'm saying? I can do it all. So, you know, that's just like I said, it was an unfortunate situation. And any time that, you know, I'm called upon, I'm going to speak for the better, man. You know,
definitely needed.
Yeah.
But that's what the big homies really supposed to be doing anyway, squashing shit, not keeping shit going. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Standing back. Yeah.
Exactly.
You know, Jojo, go ahead.
I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, for DVD, for always, you know, allowing me to voice my opinion, you know what I'm saying, when I'm called upon. So, you know, I appreciate you too, Doggie, you know what I'm saying, for keeping it 100. You never be biased with none of it. So, you know, that's what makes you a great interviewer as well.
Yeah, and I thank you for, you know, let's black men, let's stand strong, man, because we built all this shit anyway, you know what I'm saying, off our blood, off our sweat, all our tears, and we, you know, a lot of other people benefited from it, and now they'll sit back and watch us tear each other apart like they used to, put us in little cages and shit and make us fight back then anyway for their entertainment, because they entertained by it. You know, that's why the funeral homes make a lot of money. That's why the prison industrial complex is big. You know what I'm saying? We know all this stuff, and we got the knowledge of it. So when we gonna change? That's all we gotta do is change. Ain't nothing like a phone call. You know, get on the phone. You know, I just settled some differences with some of my people for 20 years today. We just never spoke, and when we spoke, it was like, yo, that shit wasn't even about nothing.
Exactly.
It wasn't even about nothing. I didn't even know why I was mad at you. I was mad at you for so long. I forgot what I was even mad about.
And that's how it always end up, bro. It always end up like that. And I keep telling people, search that Willie Lynch letter, man, and they'll get a better understanding. We just all fell victim to that Willie Lynch theory and still suffering from it, you know. So once we can kill that theory and that letter, hey, man, we can move on. Positive force to be reckoned with as young black men.
Yeah,
you know,
no, we definitely gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? We gonna do it. But you know, this is a big move for hip hop, because I think everybody's sitting around with their popcorn to see what happens within the next few days. Who's gonna diss who more, and you know, he went in on him. But now let's see if all the same websites who posted the beef have the balls to post up that it's dead. Let's see if they do that. So now it's on them now. Because if you can report that it's on, let's report that it's off the same way. Now it's on them. So we going to call a bluff. Because I'm going to blast this out to everybody, though. I'm going to send it to everybody. And see,
the thing about this here, like I explained to both of them, even though y'all can get on the phone and talk with each other and squash it amongst yourselves, since it done got public, the public sometimes tend to get involved. You see what I'm saying? So just to make, you know, and that public can be the police. The public can be the CIA. They known for doing it. You see what I'm saying? Like, oh, y'all thought it was peace, huh? It wasn't no peace. His bus got shot up. His car got shot up. But it wouldn't even come from neither party. You know what I'm saying? But now that some bullets flying or somebody got shot or killed, how do you say it wasn't the other party? You see what I'm saying? And now the word, everybody finessing, you know what I'm saying? Everybody backstabbing, cutthroat. So you can't. It's like you can't trust nobody. You see what I'm saying?
The agents is always at work. They got to know the agents is always at work. They the ones who dumped the guns out there for us. They the one who brought crack cocaine in the community. They the one who did all that. They got to know about the agents and the agent provocateurs that keep us at each other. Because nobody want to hear that there's peace. You know what I'm saying? There's always somebody.
You see, they don't shine light on that, though. They don't shine light about informants, how dangerous informants really are. You know what I'm saying? The same informant will slide a brick of dope under your car, you know what I'm saying, when you fresh out on parole for 20 years because you just stood solid and didn't snitch. And as soon as you come get in your car, you getting pulled over and there's a brick of heroin under your car. You know you didn't put it there, but it's your word against the police. The police, the feds, they got a 99% conviction rate.
Yep.
So, you know, with the help of these, with the help of these camera phones and things of that nature, you know, it's helping some situations, but even with the footage, you know, these people still getting off. You know what I'm saying? So,
yep.
I just want our youth, man, and our brothers and sisters to just wisen up. You know, because, you know, just put yourself in them shoes. That can happen to you. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it.
All right, so, yo, Jojo, thank you for, you know, chopping it up with me and shit like that. You know, we might have to do a state of the hip-hop address like every month or something like that because there's more going on, you know, that maybe, you know, with a lot more positive beef squashing and issue squashing, we could come together, man, throw a crazy big concert or some shit, you know what I'm saying? Get some sponsors and all that shit and show that dudes could get money together. Because at the end of the day, everybody just want to feed their family and go home to their family. The most important thing is to go home to your family.
Right.
Not die. You don't leave the house and say, let me go outside and get killed or let me go to jail for the rest of my life. Your intention is on making it home. So,
exactly.
You know, we can make sure that everybody makes it home if everybody leaves in peace. You know what I'm saying? We just chuck up our deuces, give each other fives, and go home. So that's what it is. Let them know. We on ForbesDVD.com.
ForbesDVD.com, rocking with your boy Jojo Capone, the Chirac Don. You dig? Get at me on Instagram, Jojo Capone, the #1. Twitter, @Global Gangsters, the correct spelling. Shout out Doggie Diamonds once again and Forbes DVD. Much love.
Peace.
DoggieDiamondsTV.com